Goodbye, Hugh.
There's a Bobcat. I want to come in.
In July of 2021, Amanda Noik shares an unsettling video on her Facebook page. The footage captured by her Ring doorbell shows a stranger with gray hair and a full-grown gray beard persistently ringing her doorbell and knocking. Amanda, feeling uneasy, ignores the stranger's attempts to engage with her.
Are you sure? I just rang your doorbell because I have a couple questions for you.
The man keeps insisting that he wants to talk to her and has questions.
Are you sure? I just rang your doorbell because I have a couple questions for you. Are you sure? What? Are you sure? I just rang your doorbell because I have a couple questions for you. Are you sure? Are you positive? Are you sure? Are you absolutely certain?
When Amanda realizes she is home alone, she calls her husband and the authorities. Using the camera on his phone, Amanda's husband sees the man and tries to communicate with him through the speaker. The man remains unfazed, displaying a chilling demeanor.
How are you? What? Yeah? Are you sure? Who are you? Hey, I just had a couple questions. I just wanted to ask you about the TV show. Yeah, can you hear me? What I'm looking for is for the girl that's in the house to come out here because I'm going to take her in. Do you have her open the door? You're raping the girl that's on the other side of the store when she lets me in. I want to rape her and kill her because I have a knife, a gun. And I'm going to knock on the door again. All right.
He threatens Amanda and mentions a knife before calmly walking away, continuing to mutter to himself.
Yeah. What?
Amanda, fearing for the safety of others, shares the eerie footage on Facebook. Thanks to her Facebook post, the man is apprehended, ensuring the community's security. Amanda's bravery in sharing the video leads to his arrest. This video captures a man who tries to break into a house. He starts by going through the gate and looking at the security camera. Then he enters the house through a window after throwing a big rock at it. He breaks the window using only his hands by pushing and pulling. After going inside, he briefly goes back to the driveway but decides to return through the window. Fortunately, the grandmother who lives in the house is not there, but there is blood all over the place. It seems that the robber got hurt while breaking the windows with his hands. He manages to steal $300 before disappearing. He acted very strangely, and it is hoped that the police will find and arrest him. This story takes place in the early morning of July 26, 2019. The woman recording the video lives next to a house that catches fire, but you can't see it in the footage. The houses are close together, so there's a danger that the woman's house could also catch fire. In the video, you can see other neighbors desperately trying to warn the homeowners about the fire.
Yeah, if their house is on fire. I know, I'm knocking on the door. Oh. The house next door to you is on fire. Your house is almost on fire.
Thankfully, their loud banging manages to wake up the homeowners and let them know what's happening. The homeowners quickly get all their children out of the house and take them to a safer house across the street. Although the fire damages some trees and part of the garage, the house with the doorbell camera is not harmed. It remains safe from the fire and survives without any damage. In the following video, we can see two masked young men carrying a dangerous weapon. They wanted to attack the residents. The video reminds us to always be aware. One of the men seems to know someone named Kevin who lives in that house. They urge each other to move quickly.
Yo! Yo! Yo, Kevin! Come on, bro.
Luckily, they go away and nothing happens. The camera at the homeowner's place captures two suspicious men pulling up in their driveway and waiting outside the front door. One of them notices the camera and they quickly run away. But surprisingly, they return to the driveway just 15 minutes later, seemingly determined to break in. This time, one of them tries to kick the door down, but the homeowner is prepared. They speak through the doorbell speaker, pretending that the police are on their way. This scares the two men off for good, and they run away without getting inside the house. Someone sent in a video captured by their Ring doorbell from a quiet neighborhood in the Netherlands. One night, the person who lives there was in bed when they heard noises on the roof. They thought it might be an animal and went back to sleep. They watched the video the following day and saw 3 or maybe 4 young men on their property. Two of them were climbing on the roof, while the others were whispering out of sight. It seemed like they were trying to break into the house because there were scratches on 2 upstairs windows, as if someone had tried to open them. It was lucky that all the windows were closed that night, or else the intruders could have been a real danger. A few nights later, someone tried to open a downstairs window, but this wasn't caught on camera. The video was given to the police to help detect the intruders. This is rather a strange sight as a person just randomly walks into a house whose doors were open.
What the f***? This is my house? Yeah! I go home? To my shit? Our shit? What the hell?
He enters the house as if it is his own. Quite terrifying. In this captivating video, we encounter a woman on the run. As the camera focuses, we witness her determined presence. She approaches a house and knocks on the door.
Oh. Open your door.
A woman cautiously opens it, questioning the purpose of the visit.
What do you want?
I want to talk to the grown-up who lives here.
The woman requests to speak with the adult residing there.
Why? What happened?
Answer the door.
What happened?
Answer the door.
Anxious, the woman hesitates, unsure of what has transpired. The urgency in her voice intensifies as she insists on the door being opened.
No, I don't even know who
I'm
you
your
are.
neighbor.
Finally, the woman reveals she is the neighbor, concerned about potential issues. The tension rises as she demands to know if something went wrong, expressing her frustration.
Is something
Yes.
wrong? Oh, can you tell me what it is?
Open
You
the
seem
door.
pretty angry. I really don't want to open the door, unless you calm down.
The woman, confused and cautious, tries to calm the situation, suggesting a conversation. The persistence remains.
Open the door. I'm sorry. Who are you?
Can you just tell me if something went wrong or if
Yes.
something happened? I'm not aware.
There is something wrong.
Made you angry.
Who are you?
Well, can you tell me what?
You're the mother of this house?
I'm the mother of this house.
Great. Well, we've never met, so let's meet. If your cat doesn't stop pissing and eating and biting all of the things at my house when I don't own a cat and you do, I'm going to get the police involved because I am fed up.
Finally, the issue is addressed. The neighbor's cat has been causing chaos, invading her property, even using her toilet. The frustrated homeowner threatens involvement of the police. Accusations fly, frustrations mounting. Ultimately, the woman insists that the neighbor keeps her cat indoors, bringing the fiery confrontation to an end. This video shows why it's important to check who's at your door before opening it, especially if you have a doorbell camera. Late one night, a strange-looking man tries to open the door of a house, but it's locked. He then rings the doorbell. Unfortunately, the homeowner opens the door quickly without checking who's there.
Hello. Hi. How are you, sir? Who are you? Everybody knows. How are you?
The homeowner greets the man in a friendly way, even though the man's behavior is suspicious.
Good. You need to leave. How far? Out there. What's the stairs going? What? What's the stone stairs area? Come on, where are you going? What's the stairs area? Goodbye, you.
The homeowner tells the man to leave, but he refuses. They have a short fight, and the man punches the glass of the door. After a moment, the man tries to open the door again, but the video ends.
Hello. Hi.
It's hard to hear their conversation, but it seems like the man might have been drunk or on drugs, and was possibly trying to break into the house. The homeowner called the police, but the man was gone when they arrived. We don't know if they caught him. In a quiet neighborhood called Overland Park, a camera recording shows that, across the street, a house is on fire. It looks really bad. Luckily, the firefighters come quickly. The neighbors are worried and are moving their cars away from the fire. Suddenly, a piece of burning stuff falls from the sky and lands on some bushes near the camera. The bushes catch fire too, and it spreads fast. But one brave neighbor sees what is happening and tries to stop the fire. He grabs a hose and sprays water on the flames. He even presses the doorbell to tell the owner of the house, but nobody is home. Finally, the fire department arrives. They put out the fire in the house and make sure it doesn't spread to other houses. Everyone is relieved that the firefighters and neighbors are working together to keep everyone safe. The footage captured by the Ring camera reveals the presence of an individual attempting to abscond with a package left outside the door. However, the vigilant resident notices the person's actions and confronts them, causing them to become startled. In response, the individual hastily sets the package down and begins to babble incoherently about unrelated matters.
For any type of yard work? I see you guys got these guys coming around, but you guys...
I thought you were here delivering.
Thankfully, he didn't get away with the parcel. The video from the doorbell camera shows someone acting strangely and really wanting to get inside the house.
Seremos algo.
We can't answer the door right now, but if you'd like to leave a message, you can do it now.
Luckily, by chance, this person changes their mind and leaves the area. The Ring camera captures a video that reveals a recurring presence of a man who consistently pays visits to the house. Curiously, as he appears on the camera, his unsettling smile lingers, raising suspicions about his intentions. It is evident that this individual has a hidden agenda, giving rise to a sense of intrigue and uncertainty. It's late at night, and a woman goes up to the front door of a house on the east coast of the United States. At first, she seems a little confused, with a smile on her face. She stands there for a couple of minutes, acting nervous and confused. She keeps looking behind her in a scared way. The scariest part is that she's holding a big kitchen knife and keeps looking down at it. People think she might have a sickness called dementia, but we can't be sure just from the video. It's sad if she does have dementia or some other illness, but it must have been really scary for the owner of the house to wake up in the middle of the night and see this video from their doorbell camera. In this video, you can see a person trying very hard to get into a house. This person is determined and keeps trying to break into the house. The person who posted the video says that this individual has been targeting other houses in the area and trying to get inside each one in a careful way. Luckily, he has not been successful in his attempts to enter any of the houses so far. In the video, a man without a shirt comes up to the door. Instead of ringing the bell or knocking, he pretends to knock. But there's a car waiting for him nearby, which we can't see. The homeowner says the man talks to someone in the car, but we can't see them either.
Okay. Sorry about that. Sorry.
It seems like the man is being made to do something he doesn't want to do by the person in the car. He fakes a conversation with the homeowner. We can only guess what the man was forced to do. Late at night, a truck pulls up in front of a house in Dallas. A man steps out and uses a tool to remove the doorbell camera. He then tries to break into the house. Luckily, the person living there is home and sees everything on their doorbell app. They manage to scare the intruder away before anything bad happens. What's even more surprising is that other cameras in the neighborhood have caught this intruder trying to break into other houses too. Those cameras can really save lives. Break-ins are serious, and doorbell cameras are very helpful in catching the suspect so they can be punished. In this video, we can clearly see the suspect trying to break into a house. These cameras not only tell the person inside who is at the door, but they also let the police know. In this compelling footage captured by a Ring camera, a mysterious individual is observed aimlessly wandering in the vicinity of a residence. As the video progresses, the person in question emerges from the house's main entrance, subsequently making their way towards his green vehicle parked nearby. The uploader of this captivating video is the resident of the house, who alleges that the individual in question perpetrated a theft, absconding with several highly valuable possessions from their house. In June 2021, a woman uploaded a series of Ring camera videos to the internet, recounting a chilling experience. Her mother had recently installed 2 Ring cameras around their house, and on one of the initial nights, her phone was bombarded with motion detection notifications. Curiosity compelled her to review the footage, revealing something unsettling. A man was leisurely strolling around the perimeter of their home, displaying an eerie familiarity with the layout. This raised concerns that it wasn't his first time. He peered through various windows, including hers. Alarmed, she promptly contacted the authorities, who arrived after the man had vanished. The police suggested keeping blinds, curtains, and windows closed at all times. Fearful of his return, the woman devised a makeshift trap outside her window. She strung a rope between 2 trees, hoping he would stumble upon it and alert her with a commotion. Disturbingly, a week later at 2 a.m., she heard a stumble. Swiftly, she grabbed her phone, accessed the live feed, and discovered the same man peering into her window. Shaken, she hurried to her mother's room and shared the alarming news. Together, they confronted the man by banging on the glass and promptly contacted the authorities. Once again, upon the police's arrival, the man had vanished. Left with no further updates, they made the decision to relocate to a new house, fearing that the man would never be apprehended. This story teaches us the importance of being cautious before opening the door to strangers. As the man approaches the door, it's hard to tell what he has in his pocket. But upon closer inspection, it becomes clear that he has a gun hidden there. It seems like he wants to break into the house while wearing a mask to conceal his identity. Things get even more absurd when he lowers his mask and exposes his face, maybe to get some fresh air or say something. It's unclear if he is trying to talk to the homeowner because the video doesn't have any sound. Luckily, nobody answers the door, and the man with the gun eventually goes away. In this suspenseful video, we witness a captivating scene featuring a man skillfully disguised as a delivery man. With utmost caution, he looks around in all directions, anxiously scanning his surroundings to ensure that no prying eyes are observing his every move. His objective becomes abundantly clear as he cautiously approaches a door. This is scary, for sure. This video is captured using by a Ring doorbell camera. The story centers around a homeowner going about her laundry duties. However, even before she enters the laundry room, she strikes a pose, caught by the camera's lens. The audio accompanying the clip tells us her purpose for doing so. Suddenly, a desperate voice can be heard pleading for help, but its source remains elusive. The unsettling situation prompts the homeowner's distress, fearing that someone could be lurking on her property. Filled with concern, she contacts the police for assistance.
I didn't see anybody out on the road or any cars or anything. So I went back to my Ring video to make sure I wasn't just courageously hearing something.
I can hear somebody saying something back there.
Well, I posted it on there.
Seeking answers, she revisits the footage from her Ring video and uploads it, hoping for clues. The police conduct a thorough search of the entire property, but their efforts yield no results. In a dimly lit neighborhood, a sneaky person creeps along the house's porch. Unbeknownst to them, their every move is being watched. Suddenly, their true intentions are exposed as they try to steal a package left by the homeowner's wife. The atmosphere grows tense as they struggle with the stolen item, oblivious to the fact that they are under scrutiny.
Excuse me. What are you doing? Where? Going to my house? That's the house I work? Can you go back? Thank you.
A surprising twist occurs when a thief attempts to escape into the backyard, possibly planning to break into the house. However, their plans are thwarted when the homeowner's wife appears before them, catching them red-handed. Filled with fear, the thief quickly puts the stolen package back on the porch. The act serves as a reminder that crime doesn't pay, and that communities stand united against wrongdoing. Late on the night of January 18th, 2022, something alarming happened in the quiet streets of Lewis, MO. Two men with weapons attempted to forcefully open a door by kicking it, but their efforts were in vain. Luckily, someone captured the whole incident on camera and handed the footage over to the police. With the help of this evidence, the authorities were able to track down and arrest the two thieves responsible for the failed break-in. It took some time for the police to find them, but they never gave up. Finally, justice prevailed, and the culprits were taken into custody. The people of Lewis, MO could breathe a sigh of relief, knowing that the dangerous duo was off the streets. Peace returned to the neighborhood, and the fear that had lingered was lifted. This exciting video features a young man who wears a spooky Halloween mask as he approaches a house to get some Halloween candy. He chooses a clown mask that looks really scary. He confidently knocks on the door and says the classic phrase, "Trick or treat, smell my feet." However, he surprises everyone, including himself, when he bends down and sniffs his own feet.
Trick or treat. Trick or treat. Trick or treat. Smell my feet.
He seems confused as he stares at his feet, and then walks away without getting any treats. It's unclear what he smelled on his feet that made him change his mind about getting candy. It was definitely a strange and puzzling moment.
Hold on to our final clip, which is the most scariest and creepiest one, and if you like what you saw, make sure you subscribe and hit the notifications bell so you never miss out on our creepiest videos.
In this video, we see a scared little girl running away from a bobcat and talking to the neighbors about what happened. She tells them she's on her way home and asks them to open the door for her.
I'm on my way home right now. I'll be out soon, okay? No, please come open the door. There's a bobcat and I want to come in.
The neighbors say they'll be home in a minute and ask her to wait.
Please.
Okay, tell her we're going to be home in 1 minute.
Is anyone home?
No, we're going to be home in 1 minute. We'll be home in 1 minute, sweetie. Just stay right there.
The girl is worried because she can't find her mom. The neighbors reassure her and tell her to stay where she is. The girl really wants to find her mom.
I really want to come in because my mom, I don't know where my mom, I think my mom's at home and I saw it.
No, you stay right there. We're going to be home in 1 minute, sweetie. You stay right there.
Okay. I want my mommy.
The neighbors tell her they're almost there and ask her to stay on the phone. They promise to call her mom as soon as they get her inside their house.
Okay.
It's fine. Just stay there, okay? We're literally turning the corner where AJ's is. Okay.
And don't hang up with her. Stay on the phone with her.
Okay. Can you call my mom?
Yes, I will definitely do that. As soon as I get you in my house safe, I will call your mom. I'm almost there. I'm right by the...
Finally, they reach there and are grateful that the doorbell helped keep the little girl safe. The video ends with a reminder to stay watchful.
Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications bell so you can stay updated with our latest videos.